Hello, and welcome back to Baba Is You. We are rapidly getting to a point where I'm kind of running out of stuff to do. I mean, there's probably another whole layer of things beyond what we've already done. We've got this room, which I still don't really have any more ideas for. We have, is it here? I don't remember how to access it. I think it was in there. That level, I've got some more stuff to do. You know what, while we're here, let's just take another peek at this. So I did go to one of those Scrabble dictionary things and input grass and hot into it. And it spat out a bunch of nonsense that I don't even think is English. But nothing, I had every single word that existed in this game that I can remember did show up in that, that showed up in that list also is something that I had previously thought of. So I think that I actually have the tools I need to do this. I'm just not doing it right. So there's not a secret word that I'm not thinking about. Another thing I considered, because we had the levels the ab level, where you had Baba spelled B-ab-A, I considered is as a potential thing. Something with is in it, like this would be spelled th is. So I actually put that into the Scrabble dictionary as well, and again, nothing showed up using is. Nothing that stood out to me anyway as something I could use. So maybe I don't really want to spend a lot of time with this because I feel like I'm just kind of running in circles, but I will spend maybe 10 minutes with it before going on to other things, just because, I mean, I'm kind of running out of stuff to do. So let's go from the beginning. Baba is you. Skull is defeat. Okay, ghost is ghost and stop. Ghost doesn't exist until we make something into a ghost. Wall is stop. Baba is melt. I'm pretty sure that does absolutely nothing other than justify grass is hot as the starting condition. It's just kind of like a joke. Because I don't see any way to possibly make other things melt. I mean, if we could make skull melt, then we go Baba is hot and we win the level. That's so if we had the ability to, well, we would need access to skull as well. But I mean, for that matter, if we had belt is melt, then we could take out both of these, because these are the problem here. Wall is stop, Baba is melt. Me is move and push, flag is win. So the only thing that can win is flag, because we can't spell win. And if this is disrupted by the me, we can't reform it, I think. That is an assumption that I'm making. Maybe it's possible to break the rule and then jury rig something to get flag as win back. I feel like that's not the kind of thing that the game would want to do, especially in when the focus should be working with the words. So I'm kind of dismissing that as a possibility. I don't think there's any way to do that. I think I even looked into it previously. But I suppose that is something to consider if I'm really just getting stuck and not finding anything else. But for the most part, what this effectively means is that if I change the belt into anything, it has to also be stop or shift, the thing that changes into. Now, belt is shift is down here, so I don't have access to the shift keyword. I cannot spell shift with any of this. Okay. Oh, I just had an absolutely awful idea. We took the word like belt, and we had some letters on this side that combined with BE is something, and then the letters also combined with LT is something, or like BL, like BLOT, blot is, I don't know. One of the words I noticed that you can spell with this is ARG, which feels appropriate. We've got the fall here, which is a problem. Grass is grass, right, so we can't change anything. We can change things into grass, we can't change grass into other things. And grass is nothing, so changing it into grass, unless we then have grass is... I mean, hot is like the only thing you could even do with grass, is make it hot. Belt is not flag, right? We can't change the belt into the flag. So I tried a bunch of things, shimmying this down. I tried changing things into multiples at the same time. So let's remember what the commands are for this game. Arrows are move. So if I go flag is where is it? Star is flag. Yeah, star is flag. I can do that. Now I can change, again, I can change star into two things simultaneously. But the only other thing that I can think of that I can change star into would be belt. And changing into both flag and belt doesn't seem that useful, since all that does is pushes it onto the skull. Which, I mean, again, if we could make skull as melt, we can push something onto the skull and then make that thing hot. But we don't have access to the melt keyword. I mean, we kind of do. We can make Baba as melt. That's not what we want. And I mean, we can push this up. Baba is... Baba is... Is there anything we could possibly put in there that would be useful? Baba is flag. I mean, if you could go flag is you, but that would be a trivial way to solve the room. I don't think we'll be doing that. Baba is flag. Baba is belt. That's it. There's nothing else we can put there. So yeah, I don't see any value in that. Star is flag. Can we change it into two things? I don't even think we can, actually. Because what we can do is we can change it into one thing, and then we change the flag into two things because of the way the text works. And I'm pretty sure I checked this before, but I just want to make sure, absolutely sure. Pluralizing something, yeah, it doesn't work. So we have star is flag. From here, we can now go flag is star. We could change it back. That's what we did before. Flag is grass. Flag is ghost. I don't see how any of these things would be at all useful. Star is about the only thing that could be useful. Changing it into a belt. Changing it into a belt. Without also doing anything else doesn't seem useful because then we just have a belt behind a skull. And if we do that, then we got the problem where our belt cannot be flag, so we sacrifice the ability to make the thing into a flag. Likewise, we have grass is grass and ghost is ghost to prevent us from creating an object and then changing it into a flag. So eventually we're going to want flag is fall. I assume, and this is the problem because I'm making assumptions, I'm stuck on certain ideas. Flag is fall. We do that. We do belt is ghost. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've already tried all of this, but maybe I just didn't try the really obvious thing. So the problem is I need to do that to get that flag into position. There's no other way to do it. So we need to do that, but at the same time, well, not necessarily at the same time, but ultimately, when we do this, the problem is that we go belt is ghost. When we go belt is ghost, really what we want is belt is stop. But if we go belt is ghost, we can't change this anymore. Now, the reason we want this is because then the flag will fall onto the ghost instead of behind the skull. So is there a way to set this up at the same time? Like if I put ghost here, there is. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh man, that was way too hard. There we go. We can push the is down to make flag is fall. This isn't actually going to work, is it? Well, it's a new thing. It's a new thing that I can do. This is a way... Yeah, okay, and then... we don't connect the ghost up just yet. So we do something like this so that belt is ghost isn't actually a thing. Because otherwise we're going to have a problem when we do this. Because we do that, belt is ghost, and then we can't push anymore. But now we can. Okay, that's all it was. Okay, I'm glad I finally solved this. This has been bothering me for quite a while. Just a matter of... And that was something... Oh no. I just want to quickly look at this again. This was something where we had belt is ghost. We couldn't have done it with a tile here because we needed the ghost to be separated, so that's how it was playing with the words, because it was stretching out the word ghost. Okay. Good. So everything is okay with the world. Oh boy. Oh look, a variation on the puzzle that was giving me a lot of trouble. Well, maybe the answer to this will be something I was trying previously. In all of the other thinking that I did on this. That is the advantage of the variations. Sometimes they're actually easier because I've already solved them while trying to solve the original, because I just did things in the wrong order. So let's not make any assumptions though. Let's look at what is the same, what is different. We've got star, skull, belt, and skull. This looks like the same kind of setup. Baba is you. Skull is defeat. Ghost is ghost and stop. Wall is stop. Grass is hot. Belt is shift. Grass is grass. Belt is not flag. Okay, there's some more stuff here. This is new. Me is move and push. Flag is win. Okay, I think this is the same setup here. So the new thing is that we have love, and this is a little bit different. So this is explicitly preventing us from doing the same solution. Okay. So that makes me really think that, well, I mean, given how much time I spent on it, I'm pretty sure I got the intended solution, but this definitely cements that idea. Star is melt. Okay. So this is, I guess, to make it so that we have to use the hot in something as well. So we have a second thing that is melt. Love is melt and love. Okay, so we can't convert love into anything else. Star has love. Star has love. Okay, so star melts. But we can't convert the... Star is melt, star has love. Love is melt and love. Okay, and I saw the has word before too. So love is love, but love has flag. Okay. Okay, I think that's what it is. So I think the fact that I saw the has word previously is going to give me a huge leg up on this one, but I still need to make sure I can maneuver things into the positions the way that we need to. But I like that this has the hot keyword actually playing into this a lot more now. Okay, so first of all, we need to get the star out, because it doesn't matter, right? Can we do... we can do star is love. Is there any reason why we wouldn't want to do that? I guess it would let us melt the star twice. Okay. So if we do belt as ghost, we can't make something fall. Love and flag and star, none of them are stop. So we can't just fill this in by duplicating this. So we can duplicate things now. Oh man. Yeah, can't we just go belt as love? Wait, this might be really easy. Oh no, that's gonna break the flag as win rule. Okay. Belt is love, but it took you a turn. It would take me. What are we doing here? Belt is. How can I? Okay, how can I set up what I'm trying to do? I can do this. I can put belt and love over here. Wait. So I'm thinking I go is, but then I'm not going to be... No, I'm going to be too slow, because then I go Baba is hot. Baba is hot, and I melt the... oh yeah, we should not be melt. That would help. Okay, well also I don't have love as flag. That was the other part of the process. The other part of the process. Okay, and love is love, so I can't... So I can change star. Okay, well... Let's go back to what we were doing in the previous puzzle. We had here... Well, we can have something much longer here now, right? We can do star is fall, and that'll be fine, instead of ghost is fall. So if we do star is fall... Let's... make all of the good pushes. Spell it backwards. That makes more sense. Okay, how are these belts set up? Oh, I don't need to do that. Is it set up to allow me to do this? Yeah, okay. So, I mean, I can do star is fall. And then this is the other thing that I noticed before. Yeah, see, this is really helping that I spent so much time on this. Time well spent. I can spell ghost here. And then we go belt is ghost at the same time. That gets a star. The The problem with this, the reason it doesn't work. Well, no, love, star has love. Okay, so I just go... And then we have the extra S that we can extract. So love has... Well, we need hot as well. So let's just... Okay, we'll go all the way around. So, I mean, I want to do love has flag, but I think before I can do that, I need to go Baba is hot. Again, I forgot to... Your joke gets the last laugh there, okay. And there we go. Okay. Well, getting that done, I feel a lot better about things. It's another world complete. So what do I have left to do? I have two things that I can think of. I have... It's hard to see. Rock has the pink outline on it. Does that mean that I beat the rock level? Let's... Rock is level... It's faded, so I think maybe... So let's go back up here. I don't think I actually looked at this one, did I? Like I opened it briefly. But water is sync and level. Yeah, 6 and 7. So I seem to be missing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I also feel like this dust has to be more significant somehow. Oh right, I need to do... Oh. This always gives me more trouble than it should. You'd think I'd have figured this out by now. There we go. Getting together. There's a long sentence on the top there. Oh, I see. Baba on wall, and text, and Baba, and rock, and flag is win. Baba's you, wall is stop, hedge is stop. Okay. So we don't have to put a hedge onto the stack, but wall is stop, and we don't have a knot. That's a problem. Wall is shift, but also stop? So being shift seems somewhat irrelevant. Okay, so do we have all of these things here? Shift allows us to get text onto ourselves. The wall seems like the hard part of this. We also might need another Baba somehow, it looks like. So we're gonna have to do some duplicating here by doing... Baba is... Okay, we can do wall is, that's how. Okay, so we have to make a wall in the end. Okay, so let's start with... Wall is Baba. Interesting that one wall is facing in a different direction. So we have wall is Baba. Can't do anything on flag, so we need... This might have been a mistake to do that right at the beginning. Got a rock there. If we do Baba is push, we can actually... no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're gonna have to go Baba is shift at some point to get onto the text. We can push text, so how do we do wall? Putting all the Babas together seems really bad, because now if I go Baba... Oh, we can go on here, right? Baba on rock. Baba on rock is wall. We do that. But then... Shift is a weird one. So wall and text, those are the two hard ones. So to get... We don't actually have a text keyword. So we can put... Baba on rock is wall. We have to do something like that to differentiate the two Babas. Okay, well if we go Baba is shift at this point. Oh dear. Oh, I was thinking of swap. Okay, I'm very glad I did that. Shift and swap are very different. Shift, I can move things. And also I have this silliness. So that means even if it's not pushable, the grok is not push, I can still... But I can't push onto something that is stop. Okay, well I have to rethink everything now. Not that I really had a plan to begin with. Okay, so getting... whatever. Getting text on there is easy. Yeah, okay, let's restart. I don't want all the Babas like that. So I think what I actually want to do is wall is rock. That seems a lot more sensible. Wall is push isn't bad too, but wall is rock. And that way, I have a lot more control. I can push rocks onto each other. Rock on rock is wall. Something like that. So, the final step then is just shift. How do I... Because I can't... If you go... why am I moving these this way? Too late, I've already started. Moving just the Baba would have been faster. If I have Baba is shift, I can't shift things onto something that is stop. So I have to create... How can I create a wall without wrecking everything else? It's gonna have to be a multi-push. I'm gonna have to be putting stuff into the corner. So I'm okay, well rock on rock is... Well, that's not anything. Here, have some rocks. Right, and then we go... So to make a second Baba in a controlled manner, we go rock on Baba is wall. This lets us change one of the rocks into a wall, which we can't do anything with. That's fine. And then we go wall. Wall is Baba eventually. To make that. And by eventually, I guess I mean right now. Okay, and then... Do I need push? How did I get you guys all clumped up like that? I didn't... Okay, there we go. So I can push onto there, like that. When I do that... I feel like... Okay, well, I don't want this Baba yet. I feel like... If I have a rock here, rock is... So rock on Baba is wall. This one changes into a wall. But if I make that sentence the same time I'm pushing up, rock is push here. Rock is shift. Is there a timing thing I can do here? Where this rock will turn into a wall and this rock will move onto the wall at the same time? And I don't know if I need shift in that case. I just need to... rock on Baba. So we have to do a Baba is wall at some point. We also need a rock is push in order to get a rock into position. And I mean we can... No, we can't do that if rock is push. Ah. We don't have text is shift. So I'm gonna need another Baba somewhere else, pushing the word into position while I'm doing all of this. Okay. And I don't even know if this is gonna work. Okay, let's go wall is push. Okay. Rock on Baba is wall. Well, we don't want to do more than one of those. So now rock rock on Baba is wall. Right, the reason that we did this is so that we can create, when we go wall is Baba, we get another Baba on the other side of the screen. And then we have one Baba here. Well, okay, well we can set these up. Wall is push. Wall is push. So we have one Baba here, and we move north. And when we move north, Baba is shift. We'll push this rock onto here. However, this one has to, at the same time, make rock on Baba is wall. We're doing a wall is Baba before all of this. I guess that's fine. We can probably get you back into position. Okay. So wall is Baba. And rock on Baba. Rock on Baba is wall. Alright, so we can make more walls if we need to. But we need... Wall is Baba first. And we also need Baba is shift. Do we? We get a wall that way. Oh, having the rock right there prevents us from... Whoa. Alright, apparently F11 is a screenshot button. Oh, is that a Steam thing? That might just be a Steam thing. Overshot the backspace there. Okay. I also don't have text there yet, I notice. That's fine. Okay, so... wait, before we do that, we're gonna have a Baba here. And a Baba here. This seems way too complicated, but this is what I'm supposed to do, right? I don't even know if this is gonna work because this is a timing thing. I wish there was a simpler way of testing this, like a draw level editor or something. But what I'm going to do is I put the walls here, and also I don't think I've explained my thoughts clearly on this one. You probably, if you're having trouble following along, I'm having trouble following along, and it's in my head, so be understandable. Okay, so we're gonna save the walls push for a little bit longer, because the push rather a little bit longer, because we want to get these walls into position. Okay, so we have one Baba here, one Baba here. I think that's it. So the idea is we put push here. We go wall is Baba. The problem with this, wall is Baba. And then without messing things up too much, we need to go rock on Baba is wall. And Baba is shift. Okay, well, there's a little bit we can do with this. Baba is shift. Doesn't affect things that are push. Okay. So here we go wall. Let's do it from the other side. Wall is Baba. We can't do that just yet. Because we don't want that there yet. Well, I mean, I can move you down a bunch. That would be fine. Am I gonna have two Babas here? Something else I didn't consider. Okay, back up. I think I already have two rocks. Oh, I have two rocks there, but it's not the right kind of rock. Okay, rock. Oops. Oh, no, we want... Just wreck everything. Baba is shift. This is what we want. Baba is shift. Okay. This is 2. And it goes here. Let's just figure this out. This one goes here. Rock on Baba. His wall. Okay, we absolutely have 2 walls here now. To make sure that we can complete the Baba is Baba. Push. Well, we want wall is push a little bit longer actually, because when I tried doing this, I discovered that this was a little bit too high, so we'll move it down to. I think we can move this down too as well. Just make sure we have lots of space. Okay, Baba is shift. Push goes here. Okay, wall is Baba. Are you in the right spot? Does it matter anymore? I don't think it does. Oh, that's going to be a problem, because now we've got 2 of you. I mean, it wouldn't be a problem if we had 2 of the other one. Okay. This feels like a lot of work. Oh no, Baba is shift, that was correct, okay. Just trying to avoid doubling up stuff if I don't need to. So you're a double. You're a double. Now we do all of the same stuff as before. Rock on Baba. His wall. Baba. No, not Baba. Wall is. Wall is push. So we want that down a little bit more. I think that's the last I need of push. Put that into position. Because we're just ignoring that at this point. We are going to move these down though because reasons. Okay, so that's all of our babas. So now we have to make sure that we're keeping that push relatively. Rock on Baba is wall. Okay. Okay. So we go up one here. We do this. We now have on this tile. What are we missing? And that's what your job was. Your job. No, your. Why do we have a wall here? Right, we need this to not be a keyword just yet. I might be able to salvage this. No. Is there a wall here? Just text. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, so the thing that I was trying to do didn't work. Because we cannot move things into text, we cannot move things into walls. But we need both text and a wall to be there. We can do that, but we also need see, multiple babas. Multiple babas isn't too bad. So I guess the other thing that we can do then with this, since we know that these move at different speeds, we could do... No, we couldn't do. Just saying we could have a wall and a text and push them both, but that's not going to work. So how... Okay, so let's start from the very beginning here, just thinking about these. Wall and text. How do we satisfy both wall and text? How many different ways can we do that? We cannot push the wall onto the text. We cannot push the text onto the wall. So what we can do is push... The text is really going to be the problem, actually. So we can push the text onto something, and then something there has to change into something else. Okay, well, I mean, we can do Baba is wall and Baba is rock at the same time, or rock is wall and Baba. Okay. Can we use on to do this to create something situationally? Rock. No, not to double up, because we need, if we're going to use this, we need rock, baba, and wall all in the same sentence. And the only other word we have is push, right? The one that we've sacrificed. Yeah, it's the only one we've sacrificed. So baba, rock, and wall. Those are our three objects. So with baba, rock, and wall. Does making something situationally shift matter? Baba on rock is shift. So again, how can we make wall? How can we get wall where it needs to be? Specifically, how can we get wall under text? And that's an important rule, because that means we cannot use push or shift for this. I don't think. I should really just test something here. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Wall is rock. I'm pretty sure we want to do that. Now, baba is shift. Rock is not push. So what I want to test is if we have so assuming again we're pushing into this corner just arbitrarily. Three will be sufficient. 6, this will be sufficient from down here. So what I'm wanting to test is what will happen. I'm pretty sure this is just not going to work, but I'm going to change. Well, it's easier just to show than to say. Show, don't tell, right? Good storytelling there. Baba, rock on baba is wall. Push baba is shift. Rock is baba. Oh. I need wall's push for this. Do I need baba as shift? Yes. Okay, well. I don't need on anymore. Okay, let's just kind of put stuff in an awkward spot. I don't need on anymore, so get rid of that. Here we go. That's what we got. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So what's happening here is we're pushing the wall against the hedge, and we're pushing the on against the wall. We're not able to push them both into the same square by doing multi-pushes. I was pretty sure that wasn't going to work, but I just wanted to test it to make sure. Okay, well, that's a start. That's a start to this one. I think I'm just going to sleep on this and think about it a little bit more. And I don't think this is going to be that hard, honestly. It's gonna... There's some weird stuff going on, but it's just a matter of thinking through my options, and eventually I'll find the solution to it. But I'm going to sleep on it and try again next time. I will see you then.